back to school night at Baldy Middle School. Well, actually, we're not at Baldy Middle School, but this is our virtual back to school night. My name is Mrs. Hunt, and I'd like to invite you into my classroom. I am Mrs. Hunt. I teach agricultural science to 6th, 7th, and 8th grade students at Baldy. I'm going to begin by showing you a small presentation. Hopefully on my screen, you will see myself as well as the presentation. So I'm now going to show the whole entire presentation. This is really short, so don't get bored. I'm not going to keep you forever, I promise. Again, welcome. My norms for my class are be on time, mic off unless I ask, dress appropriately, work from home. This one here means to please listen because I don't want to scream, no eating, respect, and FaceTime. I need your faces to be on. It's important that your face is on because I know you're here, I know you're around, and I need to just see who you are to learn you. If I can't see your face, how will I know who I'm talking to when I do see you in the real world? Please, 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 I enjoy looking at you, and I hope that you will always show me your face and be a part of this class. Okay, next. As I said, I'm Mrs. Hunt. My favorite books are Refugee. My favorite movie is Hitch, Star Wars, and anything Hallmark. I am the nicest, which is a joke at Baldy Middle School because all the kids say I'm really the meanest, but I'm really not. I'm a mom and I'm a friend. Things I care about are my family, my garden, and baking. And things I'm good at is cooking and baking, gardening, and listening. If you can see, the next one is called Google Classroom. This is where the kids can message me or I can message them. They get their homework. Parents, you can email me and you will get a Google summary of all the work that they're done or have not done. Should be once a week. Okay. As you know, we are now doing two types of class. There's a flex class where the kids work alone or in pairs or in groups. And then there's the time when they meet with me and I teach. Sometimes they're put into breakout groups where they work together. Sometimes they're sitting with me and we're talking and discussing topics. And then there's sometimes when they are just all by themselves. So I'm asking them that no matter whether they have me for flex or live, they come in, they take a poll question. And as they know, the poll question is important. It's important because that's how it takes attendance. I need to talk about attendance. Attendance is just not, are you there? Attendance is, are you there and are you participating? The poll question asks a very common question. It could say, what did you have for breakfast this morning? It could say, did you have breakfast? It then time stamps that you were in class. Every time you get on Google Meet or Google anything, it is time stamped and date stamped. This way we know how long you were in class. Way we know if you came to class. It keeps an automatic computer record of these things. So when you get your attendance at the end of the day, if it says you missed class, it's because you did not clock in, you did not sign in, you did not time stamp yourself in. Please make sure you're taking polls. Please make sure your kids are taking the poll every day, every time they're supposed to be in, because this is how the attendance is taken. Homework. Homework will be posted on Google Classwork. This is considered flex time. You must complete assignments and turn them in on Classroom. Any assignments that are late will lose 5 points for each day they are late. All work that is submitted is dated and time stamped. Again, it tells me if your work is late. It says due on September the 14th, and then it'll say late if you do it on September the 15th. A summary of work, as I said, will be sent to your parent or you at the end of the week. If you need to contact me, you can message me straight from Classroom or you can email me at khoward@fullasd.org. I will not respond after 7 p.m. Please be mindful of how many times you email me because I get a beep every time you do it on my phone. So even though you think I may not have gotten it, I've gotten it. I just haven't looked at it and I won't do it after 7 o'clock. Okay, I'm going to stop presenting for a minute. And we're going to go back to our Google Classroom for a minute. Okay, here we go. Google Classroom. And as you can see, it's a lot of steps to this. And so sometimes it's difficult for the teacher as well as for the student. Google Classroom, and I'm using 616 as an example, has 4 parts: stream, classwork, people, and grades. The stream is where I put information. This may just be the lesson from the day, the book that I read. It may be just any important information. Then we have classwork. Classwork tells them all the assignments they have to do. It tells them what the assignment is, and it tells them the date that it's due. Okay. A lot of parents ask, well, what are the directions? Most of the times the directions are right here, but if the direction is not here, it tells you where the direction can be found. It may be found in the slideshow itself. It may be found on the Jamboard. It may be found on the stream. So please pay attention. And as you can see, it'll tell me how many people turned it in, how many people it was assigned to. So 0 people were assigned to it. That means everybody in class has done it. And then these 28 people were graded. This one has not been graded yet. It may have been turned in late, or I just haven't gotten to it yet. Okay. Next is people. Here are all the students in my class and their parent email addresses. So if your email address does not show up here, that means you did not accept the invite. Please make sure you accept your teacher's invites, because this is the way we get in touch with you. And then the last part is grades. You should be able to see your grades here as well as on SchoolNet. And it will tell you whether it's turned in or not turned in. It will tell you everything. So please, please, please look and see your child's grade. Please, please, please make sure they're doing the classwork. And please, 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 if you have any questions, any comments, or any problems, please let me know. So the last thing that I want to talk to you about are some of the things that we will be doing in class. Your students will be taking notes. Your students will have tests. Your students will be doing experiments. So they may ask you for some strange things like, hey, Mom, I need some potato chips for this experiment I'm doing. Or, Mom, I need to go for a walk because Miss Hunt is asking us to look for some things. Please, please allow them to do these things. It's hard enough with us being at virtual, but sometimes I'm going to need them to go and do some things outside. If you have a problem getting some of the materials or things that we need, just reach out to me. Let me know, and then we can work it out. I hope all of this information has been beneficial to you. I thank you. Have a nice day.